Welcome, everyone. Well, we're back on another podcast this morning, and I was watching Fox News. Not that I like Fox News anymore, because I don't. I think they're a bought and paid for conglomerate just like CNN, except they cover it up a little bit better. When they got rid of Tucker Carlson, I stopped watching them. I don't even watch Hannity much anymore, but I did watch Hannity today when he was interviewing Newt Gingrich, and they were talking about, well, Biden's a threat to the country, basically. I'm paraphrasing. He's not just a threat to the country, folks. He mentally cannot do this job. I mean, he's given a speech in Maui, and he talks about his car, his Corvette. Yeah, that's where they found the classified documents. Thank you for reminding us. The fact is this man is absolutely 100% incapable of handling the presidency. I don't care what you think about politics, whether you're left or you're right, whatever your position is, you've got to see that this man just absolutely does not have the cognitive function to be able to hold that office. And I kind of agree with Newt Gingrich when he said that he thinks Barack Obama's the one actually running the White House. That wouldn't surprise me at all. Or his handlers. I don't know if it's Barack Obama or whoever it is. But man, this is scary stuff. This leaves us very vulnerable. And they were talking about there's a group in Hawaii talking about they would rather use the water for other events rather than fighting fires. And they withheld water from these people to fight these fires. Now, I didn't do a deep dive into that, but if that's true, that's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Why in the hell would you keep water from people that are, I mean, have you seen it? I mean, I looked at some of the photographs. I mean, tell me what you think in the comments, but I was looking at the photographs and it just looks like a damn nuclear bomb went off. It looks like Hiroshima after the nuclear bomb. I'm like, and I know it was a fire. There's no doubt in my mind it was a forest fire and a fire that come through, and fires can create their own winds. They can create their own climate, really, in some sense. But the fact is this: it's horrible what happened to those people. From all research that I've done, that was a very nice town. I've never been to Hawaii, so I don't know. I've never been there, but I will tell you this. You don't talk about your damn Corvette when you've got a natural disaster and you've got people being found in bathtubs huddled together to try to escape this, and you're making light of it like, well, I can't understand because my Corvette, I almost lost it one time. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, just have some kind of originality or some kind of empathy. And the people, can you imagine? Take your grandpa. If you've ever had a grandpa and he's ever had any kind of dementia or anything like that, could you imagine trying to make him president? I mean, for his own sake. I mean, the people that's around this old man, And as far as the GOP is concerned, I want to address that too. They're toothless hounds. Toothless, absolutely toothless hounds. They're not going to do anything. They're going to investigate their way right out of power. And then once they are out of power, they're going to blame the Democrats for not doing something with Joe Biden or the Hunter Biden. They have yet to impeach this man. They have enough evidence right now to impeach him, but they won't do it. Why? Because they're toothless hounds, all of them. I am absolutely believe that we ought to have a freedom party or some kind of party other than Republicans, because they never follow through with nothing. And they're always saying the same old thing. Well, we can't do that because we don't want to act like they do. No, yeah, we do. To a degree. We want to be just as tenacious as they are about prosecuting their ass, but we want to do it in the right way. We have the evidence. We have the evidence to do it the right way. So prosecute him, impeach him. This is ridiculous. I know it's not going to get, they're not going to get a 63 senator vote on removing his ass, but it needs to be on the record. I mean, what's with all these investigations? We'll investigate ourselves into oblivion. We know that all the things that they accused Donald Trump for doing and impeached him twice for, Biden was doing. And you idiots can't impeach him once. Y'all are, I'll say it again, you're a fucking toothless hound. You absolutely are just you have no bite at all. That's what I mean by toothless hounds. You have no bite at all. You will not do what it takes to hold these people accountable. Nobody, I'm going to give you a news flash here. Not one Democrat's going to jail. Not one Democrat's going to be impeached. And not one Democrat's going to be held accountable. Why? Well, the deep state. And if you think that the GOP is not part of that, then you are absolutely misled and misinformed. The bottom line is these people need to be held accountable. Any of those people that did the things that you have proof on right now needs to be held accountable. But they're not. Watch. Then they'll blame it. The same thing with Paul Ryan. That freaking rhino. I mean, the bottom line was they had power. They had the House and the Senate, and they did nothing. And they'll never do nothing. Like Kinzinger, that crybaby. I mean, he's just absolutely a pathetic piece of what used to be a congressman. The bottom line is what? Donald Trump. Everybody has Donald Trump syndrome or derangement syndrome. I don't agree with everything Donald Trump says. I think he talks out of turn a whole hell of a lot. But at least when he says something, well, he just says it. He don't double talk it. He don't take 5 minutes to get down to the point. And then after that point's over with, you still look at yourself and go, I feel dirty. And he still didn't answer the fucking question. The bottom line is these people don't answer the question. And these rhinos and these GOP leaders, so-called. And one more thing. We don't elect leaders in this fucking country. We elect representatives. Period. We the people are the freaking country. But we're teaching our kids everything under the sun other than what our Constitution says. And with that rant, I digress. But folks, you better open your damn eyes and call your senator. Because I'm telling you, I've emailed my senator, and every time I've emailed them, I get the same bullshit. Well, we're working on it, and we're doing this because we have to be able to compromise. Yeah. Same old shit. And you know what? Warren Buffett said it right. You want to get the deficit under control? Anytime the deficit gets over 3% of the GDP, make these congressmen and women, senators, all of it, make them ineligible for re-election. That'll get it under control. Oh, and by the way, we don't have two separate House of Representatives. When they passed the 17th Amendment, they did away with, we have two houses is what we have. They just call one of them Senate, the Senate with different functions. The Senate, they should repeal the 17th Amendment and make the senators be elected by the state representatives like we had before, because it gives the states power. That was the states' body. That was the states' power. Congress was the people's power, where the popular vote elected the Congress every 2 years. But no, they got rid of that. Why? Because it was just their trickle effect of how to basically, just absolutely destroy our Constitution. And eventually they'll get it. If people don't wake their ass up and quit giving in to all these draconian ass laws and things that are going on. And let me tell you, they'll do this in the interest of safety, because we got to keep everybody safe. Really? You do? I don't see you on my front doorstep keeping me safe. I need you to keep me safe. Do your damn job and do what you were supposed to do when you were in that office and what we put you there for. The corruption's never going to stop because both sides are just as damn guilty. And one side just won't do nothing about it, and the other side just keeps doing it over and over and over. And again, I said I was going to digress, and now I'm done. I'm done. That's it for me today. I will talk to you guys, in the morning when I find something else to bitch about. So just like and subscribe and help me build the channel, the algorithm. Most importantly, like the video. It'll be seen more because of the algorithm. But unless they ban it, I don't know. And if you can't find us on YouTube, you can find us on Rumble, or you can go to charlesgraham.com. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.